Hi and welcome to this week's energy forecast. I am Rachel Thompson Phillips, the creator of the BU Oracle cards and also of the Sacred Oracle online program. This week's energy forecast is for October the 28th through to November the 3rd. So this week's overall theme is about honoring your soul truth. Let's dive in and see what beautiful messages are coming through the Oracle cards this week. Monday and Tuesday is the card of uniqueness. Wednesday through till Friday is the card of change, and Saturday and Sunday is the card of transformation. Now, before I jump in and share more about the messages from the cards, I just wanted to share with you that this week we have a lot of energy shifts occurring. They're occurring all the time, but things have been really amped up this week. On the 27th, which was Sunday, was a new moon. And as you know, a new moon is all about setting intentions, about really connecting with those parts within ourselves that surround our dreams, desires, goals, the things that we want for ourselves. And then on October the 31st is when Mercury goes retrograde. Now, Mercury retrograde is all about, is the planet of communication. So we start to find that our lines of communication start to become a little bit challenged. So it's really important that we become mindful of how we communicate with others and also how we communicate with ourselves. Mercury retrograde for me is, I'll add a link to this as well, is about our soul's truth, getting truth bombs, where you'll notice you may find that you speak disrespectfully to yourself or may say something like, oh, I can't do this. And then all of a sudden you'll hear this voice within yourself that goes, are you kidding me? Who are you fooling? Of course you can do this. So you're really going to find a deeper connection with that soulful truth being shared with you, not only this week, but up and through the Mercury retrograde period. So let's see how all of this ties in with this week's message. So with Monday and Tuesday, the card of being uniqueness is about honoring that soulful truth within your own self, that you are put on this earth to be uniquely you. We are not here to be a replication of anyone else. A lot of the times we look towards other people and feel really inspired by them, but can move into a space of wanting to be them, that we disregard that you were put on this earth and that you are here in your own skin with your own essence, with your own gorgeous DNA, because the world requires you to be you, not someone else. So the message that comes through Monday and Tuesday is to stop looking outside of yourself and judging yourself based on other people. Really connect in and start reminding yourself of what makes you you. Have those internal conversations where you say, where you describe all the beautiful, unique qualities about you, the essence, that pure essence of what makes you you, and connect into that feeling, those emotions, that beingness about yourself, and really sit in that space of honoring it and validating it and then harnessing it so that you can channel your uniqueness towards the things that you want to manifest with the new moon. Now, if you'd not had an opportunity to do your new moon intentions last night, you are more than welcome to still do your new moon intentions on Monday or Tuesday, and know that the energy from the new moon will continue to filter on. I'll also put in the link also for the new moon workbook if you don't have one, and which will guide you through how to set your intentions. The beautiful thing about the uniqueness card is that it allows you to really tap into the beauty of your own self. This is not coming from a place of ego. It's about really coming into your own strength to be able to go, you know what? This is who I am. And I love the person that I am growing into. I treasure all the journey that I have been on to be at this place of who I am now. And I am striving and working towards the next level version of my own self, always holding myself accountable, always being able to celebrate the beauty of who I am, being able to confidently share who I am and know that I am loved, I am worthy, and I am good enough. These are the types of things that's going to come through on Monday and Tuesday. With Wednesday through till Friday, the card of change, as you can see that this beautiful face has a gorgeous mask on it. Now, this message that comes through with this is about it's time to emerge from behind the mask. So many times over the years, we have been able to quickly point out our flaws and share those first before actually even considering being able to share anything wonderful about ourselves. The card also reminds us that each and every single person has got pain, suffering, hurt that has usually come through another person, a situation, or an event. And we have created these walls to protect ourselves, to keep people at a distance. But that is no longer serving you anymore, because what it does is it means that relationships that you have with yourself, relationships that you have with other people can only come up to where that wall is, and they will never be able to penetrate through that. So it leaves you feeling isolated and lonely. This message that comes through from Wednesday through till Fridays, it is the time to start taking one brick at a time and allow that wall to come down, so that you can start having more intimate relationships with people, so you can have more intimate, soulful, truthful, wonderful conversations that honor who you are, minus the stories that came with every single brick that put that wall up in the first place. This definitely ties in with the Mercury Retrograde, about those soulful truths. It's okay to be able to, I've always said no one gets through life unscathed, which means everyone has got a sad story, has got something traumatic, something that has happened to them that has given us the justification that it's okay to keep people at a distance because you're protecting yourself. But you don't need to protect yourself anymore. You have done a really great job up till now. But now the only thing that is happening is that you're hurting yourself by not allowing relationships to take on a whole new level. People are not getting to see all that you are while this wall is up. So see how the beautiful connection from the uniqueness ties back in, that when you can honor who you are, now it's time to go to a deeper level as you take those walls down to have an even deeper, intimate conversation with yourself around honoring who you really are, minus the stories, and understanding that your stories have also been the catalyst that's helped create the change for you to be the version that you are now. So not everything behind those stories come with doom and gloom. Some of those things have been the greatest things that's allowed you to transform into the gorgeous person that you are, but you've only ever focused on the pain point rather than being able to see the strengths that you had gained from that lesson in your life. So which brings us forward through to the weekend's energy, which is around transformation. Transformation, as you know, goes through all of these beautiful phases. So just remember to be patient with yourself as you go through the transformation phase. The transformation phase is about being able to understand that you are going to be shedding layers like onions. And so therefore, when we honor and acknowledge those soulful truths, we also come into very close contact with our excuses and stories. And this is where the transformation phase comes in, that gives you that opportunity to go, you know what? I can look at my past pains and understand what my lesson is and continue to move forward. Understanding that everything in your life has been part of your soul contract. And then when we understand from that perspective, we also know that our soul knew that we were strong enough, you were strong enough to move through that experience in your life, because it helped change who you are, for you to grow into the amazing being that you are. And so therefore we can honor the pain that may come up, but we don't need to see that as a resistance barrier to go, oh, all this pain is coming up, something must be wrong, and run back to your old comfort zone. The resistance barrier, when it comes up, it gives you this, it's our soul's way that says to us, you're strong enough, believe in yourself, honor the lesson, and move forward. Give thanks for the resistance that reveals itself, because when we create change, our soul gives us an opportunity to strengthen those new change, those new beliefs, those new thought processes. And it does that through bringing things up for you. So if you notice that things just seem to just past stuff just start bombarding you, remind yourself your soul is helping you strengthen the new belief within your own self. And so therefore that is enough to keep continuing to keep believing in yourself, to keep moving through those old pains. So resistance is a beautiful gift, and it's all part of the process of transformation. As you can see, this week is all around doing that inner work. It is around allowing all of those layers to dissolve, to be able to have those soulful, truthful, real and raw, honest conversations with self. Catch yourself out on your little, maybe, your little white lies, or catch yourself out on those moments when you put yourself down. Catch yourself out when you're saying, I can't do this, rather than being able to say, I am scared of doing this, but I believe in myself and I'm going to work through this. These soulful truths are brought in to remind you of who you were before all the excuses and the shitty stories became part of your existence. So each and everything is about removing all the layers and allowing you to be able to shine, so that you can thrive, so that you can continue to believe in yourself and to continue to chase those dreams. Because behind those dreams are, they have one aspect to them, as in like chasing that dream. But a lot of people forget to understand that in order to be able to chase those dreams comes with the inner work. So your soul is allowing you to do that inner work and shed away that stuff, so that you can strengthen your belief in your own self to continue to chase your dreams. So it really is an incredibly beautiful time. The thing that I do want to share with you is that because of these great transformational energy that's coming around, you may find that there's a sensitivity. You may find that you pick up on other people's untruths, or feel that there is something that they are not sharing with you that makes you want to take a step back and allow things to unfold before you fully invest in everything that they're saying or what they're doing at this point. So trust those vibes that come up. When we have a new moon and Mercury retrograde, our intuition becomes increasingly heightened. So trust that. Know that you don't need to share every single thing that you're doing with other people. Sometimes it's really nice to keep these things close to our own self, because you're in that rebuild phase of rebuilding your belief in your own self. And this does not come from a place of being dishonest. It's about reminding yourself that working on you and keeping your dreams alive within your own self is so paramount, because sometimes other people can't always see your dreams and goals, and so therefore they're very quick to squash it or try and put the light out on it. And that's not what we need right at this point. So you may find that your intuition is definitely going to be heightened, but to just, if you feel that things don't feel right, just take a step back until either reassess the situation, or until more information becomes available to you for you to see the whole bigger picture before jumping in and investing in either someone or within a situation. So look to the signs and synchronicities that are going to appear. They are there as guidance. They're also there as this beautiful time of confirmation also too. So remember, signs and synchronicities are everywhere if you're open to being aware to seeing them around you. So as you can see, this week is very much around heightened intuition, removing the layers, allowing more intimate relationships with our own self and with others, and allowing ourselves to see that resistance is the gift that allows us to strengthen our new thoughts, beliefs, and create new patterns, and aligning with our soulful truth. So there are all these beautiful things that all align with connecting in to our real, raw, honest, gorgeous, unique self. So have an incredibly wonderful week. Much love to you all, and Remember, you were put here on this earth to be uniquely you. The world doesn't need more replicas. Remind yourself of just how incredibly gorgeous, divine, radiant, and amazing that you are, and that is what the world requires. Take care.